Right, I'm spinning again. Let's see what we get today. Is it good? Is it bad? It is Miscreated. Now that's actually quite good because I've already got that installed, but I haven't played much of it. It's a game that could potentially be amazing. Have a look at the little blurb. It's alpha, don't judge too hard. But yeah, let's see what we think. Let's jump in. What's soup, guys? Right, so we're in Miscreated at the moment. First thing I want to say is this game is early access, early alpha. So if something breaks, crashes, that's why, and it's not because it's a shit game, or at least that's what they'd have you believe. I want to mention about the music first of all, so have a listen to this. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, the music's quite good in this. Alright, so let's join a server and let's get jumping straight into it. So you can sort by time, ping, sort by players. Let's go on let's go on one that's got loads of guys. There's no point in playing on our own. No fun in that. It is a pretty game. It's a very pretty game. I've played it before, but it seems to be adding all the time to this game, which is really, really nice. They've just added base building. There's a lot of custom buildings. Almost all the buildings are enterable. Oh, birds in the sky. You know how I feel. I think it's getting dark actually, shit. It is very, very similar to DayZ without the we're going to fix it next year, promise this, promise that, never actually appears. These guys are always updating on Steam, on Twitch. They're always live streaming, basically showing you all the new things. Base building's just come into this game. It's created in the CryEngine, and that's why it looks, well, that's why it looks amazing. I've reduced the graphics a bit, and when it comes out, I'm estimating it's going to look even better. There's vehicles in it. There is plenty of weapons. There's apparently underground caves. I doubt I'll be able to show you that in this short video, but you're going to get a feel for how it plays, how it looks. Now, I've already looted a couple of these buildings. Haven't looted this one, so we're going to go in. Oh shit, I thought I saw someone then. I just got my pickaxe out. I don't think that's going to do much good. Okay, so I've already got a gun, a little gunny. It looks like a, I don't know, I guess it's a Glock or something. You can see your arms. That's quite nice. And I've just taken my gun down. I guess your gun goes down if you don't use it after a while. And you can pop it back up and like pow, 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 pow. There's nobody in here. Oh, I accidentally punched. I got my pickaxe out. I got that. I need my torch. Here we go. Okay, so the torch is out. Let's have a look around these buildings. All the curtains move and everything. It is beautiful. It absolutely looks amazing. One thing that I like over this, this over like standalone and things like that is it actually looks really, really well detailed. All the areas and all the things, it sort of works together. Things look like the sort of abandoned houses or sort of like ransacked houses and stuff, which is pretty cool. Nothing in this house at all actually. It's been looted. Alright, let's go down here. Let's have a look in this place. I'll lob the fence. Yeah, that didn't work. I'm going to go round because there's an opening here. Being in the CryEngine, we're allowed to do things that make Windows actually look like Windows, which means that everything behind it has got like a rendering effect on it to make it look like you're actually looking for a dirty window, which is cool. It's cool. Parallax mapping, so like dirt looks like it's actually dirt on the ground, even though it looks like, you know, giants have been walking through the mud. That doesn't matter. It's early access. Let's have a look in here. What can we find? What's we got? We've got rubbing alcohol. Let's eat some of this stuff, this good stuff, and let's grab that rubbing alcohol. I don't know what it's for. I presume it cleans your wounds. I'm not going to go into all the features of the game. Suffice to say, it is a very standard. Oh, I've got a beanie. Oh no, I take it all back. I've got a beanie. This is the best game I've ever played. Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say, oh, this reinvents the wheel. It doesn't. It is doing exactly the same as what another, you know, bunch of other games are doing. But it looks good. It's well designed, and it has an engine that just makes everything looks really pretty. And I'm all about the visuals. I love good looking games. So let's have a wander. Let's see what we can find, and I'll mash all these clips up together and you can see a bit of action hopefully, and maybe me not getting shot in the head. I think my torch is bugging out. Either that or it's having a rave or something. What else does it do that's different? Well, to be perfectly honest, not a lot. It's a very typical survival game. It doesn't get many people playing it, and that's one of the issues. It could be a lot better. It could have all the features that you want it to, but the thing is, it needs people to play it as well. At the moment, there's one server that everybody seems to go into, and this is the one I'm on at the moment, which has got about 40 or 50 people on. I have just got some in-game content right there. Here it is. I've got a hat. That's not a hatchet, Sharky. Where is it? Hatchet. I just picked up a hatchet. Alright, okay, so you need to press something as soon as you get it. I've got a drive belt. I basically got a new car. So yeah, the idea is you sort of run around, you loot up, you grab gear, you forage, and then you build bases. Either that or you do what I do, which is run around and get shot by people, both of which are fun. I'm going to try and jump this. Didn't work, unfortunate. But as I was saying earlier, the game doesn't use the same assets as the actual Crytek engine, which means that everything looks kind of cool. Oh god, there's another person in the area. This is not good. The last time this happened, I died. I don't want to die. Let's go into this area. We'll take refuge. Let's see if there's a gun in here. Yeah, you loot up, you grab stuff, you kill stuff, and you survive. That's the basis of pretty much any of these. Can I pick up these? Don't know why I'd want to. You can drive cars. But the one thing that really got me interested in the first place is the amount of open buildings and just sheer detail on all the things that you can explore. They've added caves as well at the moment, which is really cool. You can go into them. I think you can get like special loot from them. Citation needed. I have no idea if that's actually true. I think it's true. I'm sure I heard that somewhere. I can get some diesel, a jerry can. I can get a wheel. Oh, let's duck down underneath here. Let's go and explore this abandoned house. One thing I really like is it's not just a case of, oh, this is an abandoned house because everything's been turned over. They've also put a bit of effort into, like sleeping bags that look like they've been slept in, or someone's been shot while they're in there. Ashtrays with old fags in there. And to be honest, if this was end of days, people would go all the way to the end. You know what I'm talking about. But it's it looks littered. There's clutter all over the place. The design here is obviously inspired from proper survival movies. The person who's designing it knows their stuff effectively, which is really cool. Just ignore that little gap there. But if you're just looking out the window and you're like, oh yeah, it's a dirty room, you would expect to see something like that, which I really like. 10 on 10 for that. Design, aesthetics. I can never say aesthetics. Aesthetics. Doesn't matter how I say it. Design wise, it's very nice. I've got some boots. I've got 2 sets of boots. Let's pop them on, get rid of them. Don't need them anymore. It's because I'm carrying big old tyres with me. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but if someone kills me, they're going to get 2 new tyres. Just going to jump under that. You can't jump under things, Sharky. You duck under things. Jump over that. Okay. Oh, I think I just heard something then. No, we're good. Oh, sunglasses. Get sunglasses. Nice. We've got some shades. Got another hatchet. We don't need 2. Yeah, it's looking good. You can alt to sort of move around your head. I wonder if I can press C. Is it C or V, or is there a button so that I can zoom out? I think there might be, but I don't think on this server I can do that. Sort of like a hardcore sort of survival server where you can't third person it around corners. So I'm going to check something else out here. Oh, got some ravioli. Is that a gun? Thought that was a gun then. Thought it was a revolver of sorts, but no, it wasn't. Let's have a look in here. What's this down here? What's this? Oh, it's a police baton. I've got that. Cool thing as well, don't know if you can see it, but it actually puts it on your side there, so when you're running around and you see other people with stuff, you can actually tell what loot they've got on themselves because it attaches it to them. That's a cool addition, it's a cool feature. What have we got here? Just randomly putting all the shit in the bath there, gravel in the toilet. I mean, it seems a bit strange that. Surely you'd have to actually put gravel in the toilet. Or maybe it's like fag butts and stuff. I'm not one to judge. Anyway, let's jump out of here. And there it is, the water tower. It looks, I might be able to show you a couple of base building sort of examples here, because it looks like someone's trying to build their base underneath here, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, there's a vehicle here. I don't know how much combat I'm going to be able to get into, guys, but you know, I'll try my luck. This is cool. You can sort of walk in things, and you could sort of set up a little base. But look how much detail just in this one little tiny area here. Yeah, this is going to give us a good view of what's around, which I think is going to be kind of useful. Here it is. That's quite a nice looking game. Can't argue with the visuals. Very nice. Let's have a run around. Nothing up here. However, because I can now look around, that means I can see where I want to go, which is down there. So as I come down the ladders, I want to pretty much go yeah, pretty much straight behind me. So we have a plotted route. Yeah, so I'd like to say that that we've had too many sort of survival / zombie games these days, but and I think everybody thought it was going to be just a fad. Everybody get into it. It's like, oh yeah, zombies are a new thing. But I don't know. I don't think it is. I think people actually like the idea of surviving. I mean, look how pretty this game is. What's that? Oh, it's like it's a squirrel shark. It's quite clearly a squirrel. Go and fuck it up. Come on, come on, come on. This is how I died. Like someone just watched me trying to kill. I thought it was going to... Alright, this is actually quite hard to do. Right, so there we have it. I've really enjoyed picking this back up actually. They've done a lot in the 6 months since I last played it. The graphics are still amazing. They're getting better, all the new assets and everything like that. The fact that you can go into pretty much any building and it's completely cluttered out with crap all over the floor. That's exactly what you want from a survival game. The actual engine itself runs really, really well. It's running on CryEngine, which always wins over the Armour engines for me personally, so it gets points there as well. The music, the audio, everything's spot on. There's no issues there. The only issue I've got with it is the community. It needs more people currently playing it to be able to become a complete competitor for DayZ and all the other games that are out currently. Other than that though, it's a pretty much top-notch game. I'm going to give it 6 on 7. I think it deserves that, and I think it could be even better once it's out of alpha. Like I say, it's early alpha, so you know, that score's pretty good considering it's not finished. Till next time guys, if you've liked this, let me know. I might consider doing a series on it, get some guys playing it with me. It'll be much better when we've got a group of people playing it, and we'll try and get a base together. But let me know if you want that in the comments. Comment, like and subscribe, you know what to do. Till next time, bye bye.